The neon bar sign bled its red light into the rain-slicked street, the color spilling across the pavement like a wound that wouldn't close. I stood there frozen in the alley, breath trembling, heart slamming against my ribs like it wanted out. That's when I saw her, Leia. My girlfriend. Her back pressed against the brick wall, lips tangled with a man I couldn't fully see. His hands moved over her body with the kind of certainty that only comes from repetition. It hit me all at once, shock, disbelief, nausea, all colliding inside my chest until my fingers went numb. I didn't shout. Didn't move. I just pulled out my phone, snapped a picture, the flash slicing through the rain like a silent scream. Then I turned, walked back to my car, and drove home. The city blurred past the windshield, but the image stayed seared behind my eyes like a brand. Before we continue, if you've ever had your heart broken like that, if you've ever stood in that kind of silence and felt your whole world tilt, then make sure you subscribe. Because stories like this, they don't just happen. They unravel. When I got home, the apartment felt wrong, too still, too full of echoes. Leia and I had been together for 3 years. Our toothbrushes side by side. Our coffee mugs mismatched but perfect. Her laughter was the sound that made mornings feel alive. But there had been cracks, hadn't there? The late nights. The half-answers. The phone that lit up and flipped face down before I could glance at it. I'd ignored all of it because love makes you blind, or maybe just stupid. I sat at the kitchen table and stared at the photo on my screen. Her silhouette, unmistakable. My chest ached with something deeper than pain, betrayal, humiliation, love, all mixed into one poison. I didn't plan what I did next. My hands just moved. I sent the photo to her parents with 6 words, "Thought you should see what your daughter's been up to." The moment I hit send, something inside me shifted. It wasn't victory. It was something colder, darker, a quiet satisfaction that carried its own kind of sickness. I told myself she deserved it. I told myself this was justice. But as the night went on, sleep wouldn't come. I kept hearing her voice in my head, soft and laughing, whispering promises that now sounded like lies. When the phone rang the next morning, I didn't answer. But the voicemail that came through made my stomach drop. Her voice cracked through the speaker, shaky, furious. "What the hell did you do, Mark? You sent that to my parents. You're sick. You're going to regret this." The line went dead, but the venom stayed, crawling under my skin. I checked the locks, told myself I was overreacting. Still, I pulled my old security camera from the closet and set it up facing the door, just in case. By noon, thunder was growling outside. I was doing dishes, trying to pretend life still had a rhythm, when tires screeched outside. Then came the scream, raw, jagged, my name shredded in it. "Mark. Get out here, you coward." Through the window, I saw her, hair wild, eyes red, gripping a baseball bat. Her first swing shattered my windshield. The next one dented the hood. I froze, my pulse spiking so fast I could taste iron in my mouth. She was crying, yelling things I couldn't even process. It wasn't anger anymore, it was chaos. I finally dialed 911. "My ex-girlfriend," I told the operator, voice trembling. "She's destroying my car." The police lights painted the walls red and blue when they arrived. Leia dropped the bat, but when she saw me through the window, something in her face broke. "Mark, please," she said, as the cuffs clicked around her wrists. "I didn't mean it. It was a mistake. I love you." Her words hit like glass, sharp, fragile, full of memories I didn't want to hold. I didn't say anything. I just watched as they led her away, her voice fading with the distance. Inside, the silence was unbearable. The red light on the camera blinked softly, proof that every second had been recorded. I pressed play. Her screams filled the room again, but they sounded different now, less angry, more broken. I thought I'd feel justice, but all I felt was hollow. A text came from her mom later that night. "We're so sorry, Mark. We didn't know. Please call us when you're ready." The kindness in that message cut deeper than anything else. I looked at the photo one last time, the one that started it all. The rain, the alley, the moment her life and mine split apart. Then I deleted it. But even as it vanished from my phone, it didn't fade from my mind. That image was carved into me now, not as proof of her betrayal, but of my own blindness. Because in the end, I didn't just catch her cheating. I caught myself believing in a version of love that never really existed. And as the rain fell harder outside, I realized something no camera could ever capture. Sometimes the person you have to forgive isn't the one who broke you. It's the one who stayed behind, holding the pieces.